Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany and today we are going to be discussing the Tory Burch Kira Chevron bag. Alright, so today I wanted to do a quick review on the Tory Burch, let me get the exact name. It is the Kira Chevron convertible shoulder bag and I have this in the classic taupe color. So I just wanted to do a quick review on my thoughts. I've had it for a couple of months now, and if you were interested in purchasing this particular handbag, I wanted to give you my thoughts on it. So first of all, the first thing I will say, I'm gonna stick a picture of the bag that's on the website just right here. So the first thing I wanted to point out is the color. So as I said, this is the taupe color. One of the first things that I noticed when I was going out to purchase the bag is that a lot of people were complaining that the color that's on the website is not the same as the color in person, and I do have to agree. The thing is, when this came in the mail, I absolutely love the color and I was like, I don't care. So I went ahead and kept it, but I will say it is a difficult color to match with your wardrobe, so I would definitely keep that in mind. But aside from that, I think it's still a very beautiful color. It is still in the neutral family, even though it's not quite taupe. It has a little bit more brown. I wouldn't call it chocolatey. I'm honestly not sure of the exact color that I would really call this, but it's still in the same family. So if you're styling a lot of neutrals, then I don't think it's that difficult to throw in with certain outfits. So you can make it work. I will say, I wish I kind of got it in black. I think the black and gold is just like a really beautiful combination. The thing is, I have black bags and I didn't want a black bag. So that's the first thing, is the color. The second thing that I wanted to mention, so actually before I really go deep into this, the whole reason that I purchased this bag is because I actually was eyeing the YSL Mini Lulu, Toy Lulu, whatever it is, the Lulu family, or the Lulu collection. There we go. So obviously that's at a much higher price point, and so I purchased this bag back in April, and I didn't want to, at that time I had not purchased my Louis Vuitton bag yet, and I knew I was ready for my first luxury handbag, and I knew I didn't want the very first one to be the YSL. I wanted to get Louis Vuitton, but I was so ready to get a handbag right then. And I was like, you know what? This is so similar. Let me see if this is a good kind of, you know, kind of entry into, like, if I like this bag, perhaps I'll go out and spend the money and get the actual Toy Lulu. I wish I knew the exact name. But obviously it's not the same size as the toy. I think this would be like the small or possibly the medium. But this was comparable to me, and it's obviously at a better price point. The original price of this handbag is $458. I got mine on sale for $299. I thought that was a great price. Typically with Tory Burch, you can either go on their website and wait for them to have a deal. They do those pretty often, or you can get it from one of the retailers. Obviously, like Nordstrom, they normally do good pricing. It is kind of difficult to find it on like that cream. There's a cream color and then the black. Those don't typically go on sale, but I do know that I had heard someone saying that they had found theirs in black. So to continue on, just getting into the handbag. First impressions when I first got it out of the box, this leather is so soft. I feel like, is it the lambskin? Yeah, so it is lambskin. I feel like it is such a nice quality. It's very squishy. So as y'all know, the kind of puffer leathers are in right now, so they're very squishy. This particular bag does not hold its shape, and you can kind of tell with the wear and tear. Like whenever I just set it down, it kind of squishes in and it leaves the kind of creases and indents in the back. So that's not my favorite, but It's not like a huge deal to me. It doesn't have feet, so I do wish that it had that, but the thing is, when you set this bag down, it does kind of squish in on itself, so you will see quite a bit of the creasing throughout this handbag. And it's not structured at all, so whenever I'm pushing in on this, just know I'm not like crushing the handbag. It's super soft and malleable, so that's just how the handbag is made. You do have the double strap option, so you can either wear it just over the shoulder, like long, or you can double it up. I always double it up because I like how it fits on my shoulder, and I'll insert, you know, how, like, where exactly it hits me. I think it's just kind of like right on my hip, so I'll show you what that looks like. To me, it's too big to wear crossbody. It's very bulky to wear across, and it just floppity flops on your hip. So you do have the option, but I don't think that it's a great option. And then this way, when you just double it up, I think it just looks more classy anyways, and kind of put together. So the chain, it's very heavy, as you can notice. It's got some really good weight to it, so it's not a cheaply made chain. I think the chain is very very well made. There has not been any type of tarnishing or rusting or turning of any of the colors. As far as like the strap and the wear and tear on the actual leather, there is not really anything rubbing off. Well, I guess on a super close inspection, you can kind of see a little bit of rubbing on the corner there. But that is the first time I've even seen it, now that I'm just like really inspecting the bag. But other than that, there isn't any type of rubbing off on this bag. The Tory Burch logo in the front, there isn't any rubbing off on the color there either. So there's no tarnishing there. And just to reiterate, I did get this bag back in April. So there is no wear and tear there. One of the biggest things that I hate on handbags is when this kind of, the sealing on the side starts to peel off and it exposes the rubber underneath, and that is like one of my pet peeves. So we're not having any issues with that, thank God. At this price point, I would hope not that soon. But as far as some weather rubbing, so I will show you there on the corner, there's a little bit of rubbing off that is occurring on that one side. Very minimal on that side, and then in the front, none of it. So that's the wear and tear. As far as how often I've been wearing this bag, I mean, you know, if I got it back in April, I was still in quarantine, so I feel like we didn't get out, or lockdown, whatever you want to call it. I didn't get out and carry a handbag like this, obviously on my grocery runs. So I feel like I didn't even carry the bag for the first time until like the middle of the summer. I went to a restaurant. The first restaurant I went to was, I would say, like late June, early July. So, you know, I've been only wearing the handbag a couple of times throughout that. So maybe 10 times overall. I don't know. So anyways, right now, just to open it up, first thing you'll notice that you will see all the creasing. That's just kind of typical because the bag is just, that's just, I feel like a normal wear and tear. But it is going to be the magnetic snap closure. So you don't have to work hard to get it. It literally just like snaps on in place on its own. There's like no work for that. And then you just press down, it opens up pretty easily. I do have it stuffed with some items just to kind of keep the shape a little bit better, but there is a ton of room in here. You can fit a lot in this handbag. You'll notice that the lining is going to be a lighter color, and it is like a cloth lining. So you want to be careful about, you know, putting loose, like open pens or makeup or anything like that, because that will rub off since it's not like lined with leather. You've got an inside pocket on the back little section. It's a lot of space in here. You have a middle pocket or middle zip area. Then you have a front pocket, and then you also have 2 little card holder areas in the front. So it's a lot of space. As far as what all can fit, I will show you in just a moment what all fits into the bag. So as far as what all fits, I'm gonna go through that really quickly. So first of all, we'll have my trifold wallet. Second of all, we'll put in my little Louis Vuitton clay. Next, we'll put in my sunglasses. I normally have these in a case and they fit just fine in there with the case. Next, I'll put in a pouch that I have. And this pouch is just holding like a lotion, a hand sanitizer, and some tissues and a lip gloss. So we have that. We'll just stick that in the back and it fits comfortably. So sorry if you can kind of see the size. It's actually just like a little Coach wristlet. So even at this size, which is pretty large, it fits in there comfortably. Then I have my cell phone. I do have the larger iPhone. Do not ask me which one it is, but I'll take a look. And then I have just my car keys. I'm gonna stick those in there. And so it is nice and full. However, it is not packed or overflowing. And then there is plenty of room in top, or sorry, for some more space. So you can put a couple more items. But that's just not to overpack it. And so with those items, that's how the bag looks with it. So it is pushing out just a little bit on the back, but it's not ruining the handbag in any kind of way. But you can see all of that space is still left. Overall impressions of this bag, I love it. I think it's a great handbag for the price point. The only thing I would say is the color is a little off. I would probably choose a different color scheme, but I really still love this color. I make it work with the items that I have in my closet. I just think it's a great option if you're not able to get a whole lot of designer items that you want. I think for the kind of puffer look that's in right now, and you know, even if you just don't want to spend at that particular price point but still get the same functionality and the similar look, I think that this is a great option. So if there is anything that I missed, or if you have any questions on it, please just link them down below. I'll be happy to discuss that with you. But I hope you enjoyed the review. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you in my next video.